Hey, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I'm going to go to
Hawa, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakodash.
The blood and the apostles of great millstone, who grow well, salvation to the appeals of the truth, in sincerity to the four corners of the Akaza, to the one to act as we listen and learn and be obedient to the husband. You know, the brother Howard from the Judgement, prophetic vibration, okay?
Brother Assad, Brother Akal, Brother Haradan.
You know, with this lesson, we're going down to the judgment. You know, because we know in judgment is coming. You know, to the nation of Israel, because Yahweh Shemeshai say you can do this house first. You know, so Kutus going to get destroyed. You know, and within that by nuclear fire, but Yahweh Shemeshai have, you know, a lot of judgment for them before, you know, the nuclear fire. A lot of children going to die by famine, by pestilence, and by different, you know, like final destination. Who go and crash, who gunshot, you know, breaking into a house, all kind of different, you know, natural disasters. So a lot of spirits here about Shemeshai, you know, created for vengeance, you know, and that's a part of his righteous judgment. So now we're going on to the scripture in Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 28. Right?
It's there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
So stop there. You know the Lord in control of all spirits. Right? In control of the good, in control of the bad, you understand? Some would like to say, you know, the devil in control, but we know we know who's the devil. The devil go after Diablo, which is the deceiver, which is the so-called white man, right? And the Lord in control of both. He controlling the both good and evil. When it says that spirits created for vengeance. Vengeance for what? Vengeance for the wickedness that going on the earth. Vengeance for putting the children of Israel in slavery. Vengeance for everything that they did, contrary to the Lord. You understand? Vengeance, right? And the Lord had them spirits created.
That's one point, because even to the scripture, in I think is the scripture where I like to bring Hebrews 10 and 26. You know, there's no sacrifice for sin.
Yeah.
So you know, so even to the brothers who was in his truth, you know, who was in his gospel and you know, and fall off, you know, and start back to, you know, smoke weed, sign back to cut the hair, sign back to celebrate all the pagan holidays. You know, that's not sacrifice for sin. So you are not going to get, you are going to be with many strokes. You know, so we're going to.
Yeah. It say, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, in the time of destruction they pour out their force.
It say which in their fury lay out sore strokes. Meaning it's just dreadful. You understand? Because the Lord send them in. You understand? So when you see things happening like as I always say, when you see things happening like you see 29 dead and you see 18 dead, this one brain split up, so and this one, so that is the spirits that the Lord sent. There is the spirits of vengeance, you understand? And they also have elements created for vengeance and all too. Right? Different elements, wind, destruction, fire, you understand?
Even tsunamis, all these things. And
elements.
And even just to add, like what the scripture say, because in time of fury, so that could be like all hell could be breaking loose. Because the Lord say, hey, the earth thing and see this judgment. You never haven't seen this judgment before. So when all hell going to break loose, it could be, hey, all hell is going to break loose. Because like the Christianity with their theory, hell is beneath. But hey, hell is on the earth right here when the whole hell is going to break loose. When you have a Shemeshai going to all these left hand side spirit running wild, and it could be fire in the place, it could be, you know, a house burning down, it could be, you know, and that's madness, chaos. You know,
It can also to add to just as all of them, you know, who being ignorant and don't have the knowledge, they say what? Nobody can judge me, only the Lord can judge me. But I dead, then the Lord can judge me. But then,
so like everything, but that is just you being a wicked nigga on the whole, because the Lord's stretching out the hand to you.
Yeah.
And you pull it back here and you like, nah, I don't want to do that. I go back straight back to Moses too. You understand? When he come and, you know, they want to see the Lord. You understand? But when the Lord speak, they don't want to hear him speak. They say, nah, I don't want to hear the Lord. Nah,
you don't right there.
I die.
Yeah, that's up to you. Go ahead,
it say, and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Who's that? You understand? Yeah, Bashem, Yahushai. Right?
Yeah, and appease, you know, they're going into please or doing the will of the Lord, you know, as an order. It say fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
So it's really about the fire.
Fire and hail and famine and death.
So all out that wildfire in this place in America, the state Chicago, all these wildfire we having to need those fire. They couldn't hold the fire. They had no water to hold it, not none out, but yeah, but they had a fire. That fire was burning even to the snowstorm the other day. And thing is Texas. And all these things, yeah, but I have, I think that Drake will freeze up in that car, a mother and a daughter die, all these things, yeah, but bring forth on it, for judgment for all these these other nations. I think it's a shield quick in I think it's New Zealand, and it's possible today a volcano erupt too. So in order to stir up all of that spirits, right, it wants stirring up natural disasters, like you would say elements. And all these things is part of Yahweh which I judgment, and have much more to come, and this is just the start of it. This is just the start of it. And family is a big part of going and play just now. Family and the root first, spiritually for to the Akiums, and we knowing that can come first because it's so done. That's why he say I think the talk today, I was going on into something to say the facts that make YouTube public to the public now.
Because through YouTube, much truth getting to be revealed, you understand? Because before you couldn't do certain things, certain people was subjected to doing certain things, but now you could go on YouTube and learn anything. Right? And true, you Lord use YouTube to be a big platform for brothers that preaching, you understand? Because look at you here now. If you wasn't doing this video, you wouldn't be able to see this video, you understand? And that is the Lord again. That's why he created the unicorn. Right? That's why the scripture talk about the unicorn, which is the web. Right? Through the web you get to go on YouTube. And through YouTube you get to see brothers and them videos. But read that.
It say all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts.
So that's suppose on that, so all these big alligators and all these lions they have in their big zoo and the parks and all these things. You feel when all hell when the farmer hit the land and then because they ain't have nobody working in the place because they ain't getting no good minimum wage to steal the family. So they're gonna be out on the go looking for it. They'll be looking for it. I think there was scripture in Ecclesiasticus talking about a man gonna be, invading Nineveh. I think it's 15 and 18. See if I can turn it to. So that was gonna be going on because all hell gonna be breaking loose. You have second Ezra's, second Ezra's. So a lot of wild beasts gonna be on the field, all these bears. You see not of bears coming out of people back porch, You see the alligator coming, So all these things they are actually trying to stir up. And because remember it will be the fittest, or they said the survival of the fittest, and we know in the humans is the top of the food chain. But at that time, you gotta have something called food chain.
As I was saying, the elect going to be the fittest in that time. That's who the fittest going to be in that time, the elect, because they will not have nothing to worry about. You understand? When we see all these things happening, the Lord actually say we will laugh. You know why we will laugh? Because it will be funny. Because the Spirit is going to be on you so dread that you're going to actually be seeing it. When you realize that here was this scene, a lion now walk past me, real humble, and then after it see a wicked nigga or a wicked heathen and run him down and eat him up. You understand? Eat him up. Easy. You understand? So that just to show that the Lord actually going to be the very man of the Lord.
Yeah. So you don't say and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment. And
here you see, get Job 20, get Job 5 for me.
Yeah, and this is really what I'm going to yeah?
Yes.
What are you going to do?
Job 5 for me,
They shall rejoice in his commandment.
So they're going to enjoy the commandment. These beasts and them, and even these spirits on the left hand side, could only rejoice when you have a shame and tell me, hey, go and kill that one, hey, eat that one. Them gonna rejoice, But hey, as you know the scripture, I think that you're gonna be out. Bring it out now, tell everybody something. When say the beast will be, or the figure will be well on to the elect man.
Yeah, like Job 5
You
and
see, I'll bring it
22.
out, I say that the spirit, bring it on.
Job 5 and 22. They can start from 19, I think. Yeah, start from 19. Because without the Awashim Yahshua, you don't have nothing. You understand? And I just feel so good in the spirit to understand sometimes, because when you was in your will, you was lost. You understand? When you was in your will, you get away from trouble. You used to be like, wait, thank God. That's all you could say in your will, thank God.
Yeah.
You understand? But what you really doing for the Lord? You really doing nothing for the Lord. And then too, you was really calling upon him and saying, thank God.
God could be all kind of thing that God could be.
So,
you say thank God.
So when you come in the truth now, you get to understand. Because look today, I riding my bike. That's why inside riding my bike. You understand? I just normally ride my bike real fast. And cool thing, I riding my bike and a big truck coming, and I just happen to just swing off here, so and this big truck nearly bounced me. I just feel the whole bike pull back here, so I just tell myself, yeah, boy, to what I have, you know why? Because I'm moving careless, and he always on my back. And that is a simple thing. You understand? But read Job 5 and stuff from 19.
In this book of Job 5 and 19, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
Yeah.
Yea, in 7 they shall no evil touch thee.
Right, so he say he will deliver you in 6 troubles, and in the 7th, no evil shall touch you. And that going straight back to Psalms 91. You understand? But read that.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
Can in famine he gonna redeem you from that, meaning he will feed you. Read.
And in war from the power of the sword.
Can read. You know what she's about to hit.
Can.
Yea, it says, thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
Can we gonna be hid from the scourge of the tongue? Like when the wicked say they're going to do this to us, they're going to do that to us, nothing is going to happen to us. And for the wicked niggas out there, you're not gonna be hit by that. That's the reason why I bring the scripture too. You're not gonna be hit by that. But read. To get to the point.
It says, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Neither shall you be afraid of destruction when it comes. You understand? Because we know destruction was coming from the jump. You understand? We've been telling you all destruction coming. And we warning you all destruction coming. So if we know destruction coming, right? Why would we be afraid? We glad it come, because if it don't come, then we was just what we was doing all the time was wasting time then. Because if we preach in RFID chip and then after the RFID don't come, we waste time. So read back that little part line, that little thing about destruction.
It says, neither shall thou be afraid. Yeah, neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Read.
At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Can read.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Right, we're not gonna be afraid of the beasts of the earth, and we know that going into a lot of beasts, but read.
It says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field.
Can, so it say we're gonna be in league with the stones of the field, right? It say we're not gonna be afraid of the beasts because we're gonna be in league with the stones of the field. Read.
And the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Right, so the scripture says the beasts of the field gonna be at peace with us. And you know it's to be in league with the stones of the field. That means you're gonna have, in that time you're gonna have spiritual powers. As the alchemist always be saying. You understand? You're gonna have spiritual powers in that time, and the Lord gonna be dealing with you, so that you in league with the stones. You understand? I mean, and you in like a tree go to fall on it, the Lord gave the spiritual power to actually hold up that tree and things. So not to say that all the time it gonna happen like that, but in other instances it gonna happen a different way. You understand? You know, so you need to be in league with it, and then the beasts of the field being at peace with you, because again, you are in control of all spirits. So if you're in control of all spirits, you'll be in control of the lion, the bear, the leviathan, the behemoth. You're in control of all of them. So them being at peace with you.
So it's so important because that's why you say, hey, he have beasts created for vengeance. You know, so Leviathan is one of the biggest beasts ready to come and created for vengeance, ready to play and he feel he has the only sharp when he teeth has the, you know, in his own will. Because you know, I think it's 7 parts. You know, it's 7 parts. So he is just back in his 7 part of the sea world, and because he's the king of the sea world. He is the king of the sea world. So he relaxes, boy, you feel all these submarines and all these aircraft carriers and all the things we have in the city. You feel the Yabashim which I had them building up all, but they don't feel how the power in the sea or the who are the biggest navy in the sea is it's not it's China.
Yeah.
China the biggest navy in the sea, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's nothing to do with footstool. I ain't too sure, but one of these nations is the greatest has the greatest navy. So you feel Leviathan run through there like it's a walk in the park. You know, this beast so Yabashim has created for vengeance. Gonna walk through all these aircraft carriers, these submarines. Because you know America had the toughest submarine. You know, all these things can't they even in the movies they show it. They try to nuke Godzilla and they couldn't and he's the type with Leviathan, you know. And they try to nuke him and one. This game is stronger. You know, this game is stronger. They'll show you, hey, that's why he say, hey, he arguably should even laser all these things. So, hey, all praise to Yabashim, right? That he have pieces we can create for vengeance too. And that day going back to the brother dream, could say, yeah,
because I wouldn't go to the whole dream, but I would just go straight to the point of the dream, right? But practically it was the three of us here. You know, we wasn't facing in some serious situation. Apparently looking like Jacob's trouble, Mark of the Beast out, you know, people getting kidnapped to be thrown in constitution camps and so forth. Yeah, concentration camps. And hey, the last situation what went on was we was walking up a hill and like it had this army man with a knife in his hand. But he looking like if he gonna attack us to kill us or something. But this brother here, he did walk on past him and he was looking at us now and kinda gauging us. But some come out of the bush, right? And it actually looked like a big man with a half crab body, half beast body, you know, with a big gunny, and it snatch him and clip him in half, right? And me and this brother here in the dream, we run off into a kind of mud track, and in we mind we saying, but hey, we real frightened because the amount of things we seen going on, but we still gain all praises to our Hashem Yahushai because why? We shock at all them things going on and we just seen how the Lord delivering us out. You know, so that so I would just say one more part too. At time we was in a building and they was taking people to see what the mark of the beast on them, and it looked like if they was pointing at us. But when they grab two other persons and we get off free. You know, it was like if it was invisible. You know, and hey, that dream was real, it was real lovely. You know?
And inspirational, you know.
Yeah.
Because we know that Yabashim which I can have these ways created for vengeance. So these tutors gonna get eaten and you know who be sharpening in the big the most? These vultures, these kobos. You know, these kobos and them gonna be you know when something there like a circle the ends, they gonna be circling the ends and you know they're brave. Because when I watch it in the wild, when I watch it Discovery Channel, all these things, and I see a lion kill eating something, they lying on the scene. They lying on the scene and this guy now about the hundreds. You know, so wait till go on. They can't wait but what they say, hey, that the scripture we bring, what they say they could be glad at your Abashim which I commandment. When you command them to go and destroy, go and eat, you know. Because watch, what we doing to because if you really watch animal cruelty going on, they're killing. You saw it them. Anytime you get this game, I'm going to shoot and killing everything. You know, everything. So all the animals get extinct from the face of the youth. A lot of animals. You know, dogs, the cooking dog in China, they're beating dog in the head, bang! And you feel in China, these dogs are ready to play the hand. Yeah? If you leave the Yabashim which I can get it split on these dogs and these witches, they come and they like to cook all kind of thing. So they might see a beast, it might be looking short and small, but the Yabashim which they make a transform big like a house. Just waiting for them to start eat off their head. Because when I see that, they'll say, hey, I want they even ask for rank it but they want to cook it. They want to all rank and everything. They don't try, they're Moab.
Yeah, because the more rank it is medicine
For them.
Yeah. You know?
nah, because you know the unclean. But you know, nah. Yeah.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter 1, and I will start at verse 24. It says, because I have called and you refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You know, because hey, this is we doing the bidding of the Lord and inviting people unto the marriage and making known this knowledge. But we're gonna go on. We know that two-thirds of our people are gonna refuse this knowledge. There's gonna be scoffers and just reject this knowledge. It goes on to say, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. And this is it was how about Hashem Yoshai saying, you know, when all the tribulation and serious times come, what you gonna do? You're gonna laugh, you're gonna mock at you. Because why? All because you reject him, you reject the laws of the Lord. You know, just as how you reject Yahushai and choose what? Barabbas. You know, yeah. And all of that is gonna be your judgment. Let's say when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall he call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Yeah, and that is what we're going to jot down too. Just back as in the days of Noah. You know, when Noah was crying out and telling them, hey, you know, turn to the Lord, keep the Lord's commandment, what go on, they refuse.
And they watching Noah as a madman.
Yeah, but so, when the rain start to fall and reach up to the stomach now, they start to, yeah.
Noah, open up for me there.
Yeah.
And it's so special, I think, I don't want to go back to a video on they do that same Noah story, but I think they do it in an animation, they make it an animation, and they're showing that a chariot closed the ark. You can really check it out. The ark was so big. Noah and his three sons, now that is his three in-laws, and they can't close that. Can't close that, so the spirit of Yahweh Hashem try to close that. So he's sealing off the elect men. That's spiritual because you know, the ark go back to the chariots. You know, the chariots would not deliver us out of this place. You know, and who's sealing off us? Yahweh Hashem. He's the one who closing off the door right now and sealing off the elect men. You know?
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7. Now start at verse 3. It says, now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abomination.
So Israel going to Lord and judge Israel because of that. Yeah, because you know these Jews they wanna eat all kind of lobster, crab. You know, worship what was coming to adultery. They want to be in their field. They want to be, you know, doing things against the Lord. Even these artists and all to them singing and they know they are singing and singing and pushing this kind of, you know, this homosexual agenda and all these things. You know, you saw them more once again back on the youth. You know, these are more back on the youth again. They was eating and drinking and giving in marriage. But yeah, Hashem is having beasts we created for judgment to destroy them, and the spirits on the left hand side we created for judgment to destroy them. See we, you know. So hey, when Jacob will come and we don't see hey, I think they're gonna take out the subsidy of gas. I think gas. The brother let's see on the chat. I think subsidy. I think it's gas self. You know, so everything going on raise. You know, so when cooking gas raise, you know, even flour gonna raise, rice gonna raise. We're going to go on to a brother who make it in the middle, one rich who just pay bill and live on a 300 or 400 a day, you know, in TT. So imagine for a brother who could live on 100, 120, some brothers working for 70 a day. Because right now it's hardly I work right now, for this week here, I'll tell Jake's pulling up and asking me, hey, I will see work all the time. I'll just show you all the place and I want to tell them, hey, I full, you know, because me have no pity for these two-thirds and we have no pity for these sinners. You know, and that didn't go to all the brothers in the Great Millstone and all the brothers, men of the Lord. We didn't have no pity for these two-thirds of them. So all the hell is that because I got to bring judgment on them. You know, as I think as a woman, I think she did judge, she dog, and you don't eat she ass and bite up chest and kill she. Is a trade herself. You know, yeah. You know, you don't eat she up. Because you're ill treating the dog, so you feel the Lord put that spirit on the dog to eat that bitch up. You know? So that will gonna be going on the face of the earth. You know? All these animals are gonna be hungry same way too as your belly going to grip, and these animals belly going to grip too. And you're gonna put the spirit on them to be getting aggressive, and a lot of dogs in this time and they pray them away as stray dogs. They go because don't mind me around by the dairy, they come and they're dropping off dogs. You see dog with all kind of color and all kind of, and they all are dropping them off. So when all them come as a pack together now and they're hunting, where you feel and they see you looking like a fresh hot dog on the scene. You know, like meat,
like
fresh meat.
A
Yeah, but they're gonna be vicious dogs. They're gonna eat you alive. You know. So hey, when you have a shimon try come all crazy, all hell gonna break loose. But these beasts you have a shimon try created for vengeance. They gonna have and these spirits on the left hand side. They're gonna have they're gonna enjoy themselves. They're gonna have a very they're gonna do the best day of their life.
Yeah, continue, but I was seeing this Revelation 19 and 17. It says, and I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying, to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourself together unto the supper of Yahweh, unto the supper of Yahweh.
So you know all the beasts and them, all the fowls of the air, the beasts on the earth, brother.
Yeah, verse 18 it says that ye may eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and the flesh of mighty men, and the flesh of horses, and of them that sat on them.
It's that is nothing new. That is nothing new. Them things are going on in all these cannibalism and coming back. Another cannibalism alone that actually talk about everything. Everything was happening then going and come back here.
And just as for instance, you know, when the beginning of the Renaissance period, when they was slaughtering, you know, people from a side and laying bodies all by the shores and bodies all over, you know, birds was having a feast, a big supper, and we know the second death coming, you know, so all of them birds them sharpening up the beak because you know, they just gonna be eating eyeball because they will have so much bodies to eat.
They must nobody.
Yeah.
Really, they must have time to just eat and go fly.
With that, we say shut.
We're going to praise
Praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash.